So this is corporately, and obviously as we talked about, Ying is the majority contribution, to our results. We've had this slide, we've used it for many years. In some ways, I think we've kind of gotten a bit bored of having it in the presentation. But what it's done for us is really highlight something that's very important for investors in the mining sector. And so, there's a lot of lines on this page, but I think the key thing in terms of our recent experience is the silver price, which is the purple line, and that's the only one on the right axis. You can see that over the years, it hasn't been a great performer. It established sort of a new level, in the 20s, and now we've seen an uptick in the silver price. The great thing is that the blue line, which is our revenue line, and it's a revenue, per ton of output. So like we're looking at this not just gross aggregate revenues, because you can grow your revenues, two ways: is price and volume. So looking at this on a per ton basis looks at kind of the quality of the rock that you're delivering based on pricing and grade. So we can see that the price has had an impact on our revenue per ton. And then a good business should be able to increase prices without costs increasing at the same rate, because otherwise, what's the point of it? So the red line is looking at that cost element and our all-in sustaining cost to produce that ton of rock. And we've been able to keep that reasonably consistent. So the elegance of this situation is that the revenues have gone up, we've kept the costs flat. So the margin, the profit, the green line has shown that uptick, and that's what helped deliver what was, I would say, industry-leading results for the June quarter compared to many of our peers.
Yes. So if we just highlight one thing here for people, so the last reported quarter, if I got the number straight here, but you reported 40 million operating cash flow, about 20 million net income. And for the entire fiscal 24, you reported 92 million operating cash flow and 40 million net income, which means that the profitability seems to have increased by sort of 70% on a unit basis, which is tremendous. Can you kind of unpack those figures for us?
Well, I think you've done a great job of it. If you look at that 92 number that you quoted, the trailing cash flow when you look at it from including the June quarter is over 100 million.
Yeah.
And so with what we're seeing in silver pricing, our volume increases, we're growing, and we're demonstrating that the price increases are falling to the bottom line.